Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually doing my niece's makeup for a wedding that we both attended. And before we even get started on her brows, let me just go ahead and give a full disclaimer. Her mother had approved this makeup. My niece has requested it. So please do not come for me in the comments or go to her mom about the makeup that I did. Thank you so much. So starting off with her brows, I actually took the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. My niece has full brows already, so she definitely didn't need too much going on. I just filled in a few areas that were a little sparse, and then I actually went in with a little bit of brow powder from Benefit. It was the Brow ZINGS powder in the shade 5. So I went ahead and just filled that in, and then I ended up taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Deep to go ahead and underline or basically carve out the bottom area of the brow just to kind of clean everything up and get it all nice and crisp so that we can move on to her complexion. So I wanted her to have a little bit of a glow, so I actually went in with E.L.F's Power Glow Highlighter in the shade Rose Gold. This is very beautiful and really gave her a nice lit within type of glow that would definitely shine through. It's just like her beautiful, bright personality. So moving on, I went ahead and took the LA Girl orange color corrector. My niece has just a little bit of acne scarring on her face, so she definitely wanted me to cover up those areas. I try my best not to do too heavy as far as makeup or foundation or base, so I wanted to go ahead and try my best to conceal this area before I actually put any foundation or concealer on for her on the rest of her face. So once that's blended out, I'm gonna go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which is awesome. This one is in the shade Hazelnut. So I did put some underneath the eyes to kind of brighten up her complexion, but I just kind of dabbed it just a little bit on the cheek area where the acne scarring is, a little bit on the forehead, and she wanted me to add a little bit to her chin as well because she mentioned that there was a little bit of scarring down there too. So once I go ahead and place this on, I'm gonna go ahead and blend everything out. And this is just enough coverage for her. The concealer itself is not super full coverage, but it's light coverage and it gives a really nice natural finish to the skin. So I really did like this on her and it looked like a really good match. I'm very big on that. So my little client, my little niece here was super pleased. She was super excited and it was a very big day for her. So moving on, we're gonna jump right into eyes. I went ahead in with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, basically. I really like this because it is anti-creasing and it really looks great and holds a beautiful pigment. I did go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette and I went in with that first shade, which is called Saturn. I only went in with just a few shades for this look, so it was just super simple, easy look, and she definitely looked like she was going off to prom. It just turned out really, really well. So I went ahead and took the shade Saturn, placed that in the crease and just kind of all over the lid just to kind of set down a really nice transition. And then I went in with this very light, almost like lilac purple color. It's called Dimension, that's the shade name. And I just went ahead and placed that all over the lid. And those were the two colors. I'll end up putting a little something in her inner corner a little bit later on just to kind of really bring out the eyes and make it pop. Alrighty, so once I go ahead and place that shade on, I'm just gonna verify and just make sure that everything looks good. I just went in and did a little bit of a touch up for the most part, but I definitely wanted to make sure that everything looked even and just really seamless and really nice and blended in wonderfully. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend in everything together using the same brush that I used for that first shade. And as you can see, everything looks really, really good and I'm very pleased. So going in with the under eye, since we already placed that concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and set it with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. It's in the shade Medium Deep. It almost kind of looked like a banana shade a little bit, but it really did help to brighten up the rest of the eyes. And moving on to complexion, I went in with the IT Cosmetics You Sculpted palette, and I ended up using a few shades. I used the medium contour and then the deep contour shade to go ahead and just place a little bit on her nose area to bring a little definition back, and then of course to warm up the rest of the face. I did also go right back in with that powder to kind of set the rest of the foundation as well. So once I set those areas, I went ahead and just dusted everything off and basically just kind of bronzed up the rest of the face. There we go. Using my Real Techniques, my absolute favorite brush. And that really gave a nice warmth to her skin. Once everything is all done, I'm just gonna go in and finish dusting off everything underneath the eyes for the most part so they can all blend in really nicely. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add on a little bit of blush to her cheeks, and I do mean a little. And I actually went in with my Cover FX. This was the Perfector Face Palette. This one's in the shade Medium Deep, and I went in with the blush shade that's in there. And then of course the highlighter shade as well that's in there. They have two different highlighters. I believe I used that nice rose gold one. And then sprayed the rest of her face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. That one seems to be my absolute favorite. So now we're gonna go ahead and highlight a little bit and just kind of touch up those areas and those spots. She definitely wanted some on her Cupid's bow. She requested that, so I of course had to oblige my client. So going in with the under eyes, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the look. I took the nice dark brown that's in that same palette. It's in the shade Parallel, and just went ahead and smudged that on the, basically on the lower lash line. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some lashes. These are my favorite lashes. They are eBay lashes. I absolutely love their lashes. They are very inexpensive, but they are absolutely perfect for a kit and perfect for clients who really would like a dramatic eye. I will definitely have the lashes linked down below in the description box if you guys are interested. Finishing off the eye look, now that the lashes are placed, I went ahead in with that last color. It's called Lucid from the same Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette, and just place that in the inner corners of the eye to really bring the pop and really just kind of complete the entire look itself. And of course, she's super duper excited. I'm finishing off the lashes by just pretty much blending her real lashes in with the falsies, and I went ahead in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, and this one of course in the shade Black. To finish up her lips, we went super simple. My niece is such a gloss girl, so I went in with the LA Colors High Shine Shea Butter Lip Gloss, and this one's in the shade Snuggle, so it has a little bit of a shimmer or sheen to it as well. And that pretty much completes the entire look. She was so happy, her mom was happy, everybody was happy and absolutely loved the look, especially her. So we did a little bit of a photo shoot. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my video today. If you liked it, definitely give me a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe before you head on out, and I will see you in my next video. I hope you guys are having such a wonderful week. I love you so much. Bye-bye.